Hey guys, and welcome to my double review of the first wave of Transformers Earthrise Battle Masters. Today we have Battlemaster Soundbarrier, as well as a re-release, I believe, of a Siege figure, that being Smashdown. Here we have both of them in their Earthrise packaging for these new Battlemaster figures. We can see that we have both of the figures clearly displayed within their robot modes, with the blast effect visible here for Soundbarrier, and I believe that the blast effect for Smashdown is in fact hidden towards the bottom of the packaging. We also have got some really nice artwork of the two characters situated towards the top, which I think is really cool. And then just flipping around to the back of the packaging for both of these characters, we've got images of them in their robot modes as well as their alternate modes, and we can see here that they are very simplistic in terms of their transformation, with Smashdown being 6 steps and Soundbarrier only being 4 steps. This is my first time ever venturing into these Battlemaster figures, so I really do hope that these figures don't disappoint. And here we have Transformers Earthrise, Battlemasters, Soundbarrier and Smashdown opened up and out of their packaging. Now, out of these two, the one I was most excited for was Soundbarrier, just as he is a very distinctive looking Battlemaster, and I actually really do like the alt form that this figure does take. Bringing him in for a closer look, we can see that this figure is tiny. Definitely incredibly small for its size. However, that is how these Battlemasters, I believe, are supposed to look. Despite its minute size, there is some nice details. We can pick out a silver visor as well as some silver paint apps for the face. We've also got some nice sculpted in detailings for the legs and the arms and the torso area with some nice red paint apps. He does literally just have the shield or this ramp section completely folded out on the back. And in terms of articulation, the head doesn't really move. There is a peg here which you can deploy for when you transform him into his shield configuration. It is rather stiff to actually get it out, but you can see that it does just pop out like so, and I will in fact leave that out for the transformation. We have got ball joints at the arms moving forwards and backwards and hinge out to the sides, as well as ball joints at the legs, which can't really move back and forth too much due to the restriction of this back plate. So really and truly, they only really move out to the sides. There is quite a lot of friction. I mean, you could force it, but I think over time you're probably going to wear the plastic down, which definitely wouldn't be a very good thing to do. Transformation for this figure is very simple. We simply just come to this section and seal the legs. We can then take this whole section here and just fold this out. The tabs on the backs of the arms will plug into some slots here, so just push those through on both sides, and we can see here that there are 2 jagged sections that will in fact fit through these 2 slots. So just fold those up like that. And here we have Soundbarrier, I guess, in his barrier mode. Now, this actually is really cool and was an accessory that we did see Wheeljack use on the promo art. I did actually think this would come with Wheeljack. However, I'm not entirely sure if it was scrapped last minute, but it has just got a single carded release as a Battlemaster. Really nice looking detail, and out of the 2 modes, this is definitely my preferred mode. I can see this figure definitely being one that many collectors collect multiples of in order to army build them, so you've got loads of different ramps. It's done in a very Cybertronian type of holographic type plastic with a clear blue tint to it and some really nice silver paint apps. He does include a really nice blast effect, which does have a peg, so you can plug it into any of the ports on the barrier to make it look as if though it's taking fire, or in fact plug it into some of the weapons that come with your other Earthrise figures. Showcasing Soundbarrier's compatibility with some of the other Earthrise figures, here we have Ironworks. Now, you simply just lock it in via this locking mechanism that's present on these Earthrise figures. So you can just take it and clip it together. It's quite a firm push, but just give it a nice shove. And here we have got Soundbarrier deployed in his ramp mode, ready to take the Autobots onto Omega Supreme, or perhaps the Ark, or some form of Autobot ship. I think that it looks quite nice, and once again, I'm a massive fan of the holographic type design that it has got going on for it. So I'll definitely, if I can find them, pick up multiples of these figures on their own. As for now, in the UK, you can only buy this if you buy Smashdown. And then quickly bringing out Earthrise Wheeljack, you can see that the peg that we deployed when we were transforming this can be pegged onto any of Wheeljack's ports. So you could have that reversed round and really and truly use it as a shield for Wheeljack for if he's using it in battle. Here I've got Mirage's weapon. I think that really does complement Wheeljack quite nicely. And once again, you can take the battle effects or the blast effects and just peg them onto the shield to really give it the illusion that Wheeljack is in fact taking fire whilst on patrol. Taking a closer look at Smashdown, we can see here that he has adopted the look of perhaps a Minotaur or some form of bull with these horns sticking out of the sides, which I think is quite a nice look. We've got some nice metallic blue details for the eyes as well as on these horns themselves, as well as some really nice silver paint apps on the forearms and on the upper thighs of the figure. We've got some very subtle detailing in the torso area. There isn't really much detail on this figure. We do have the handle section, which is actually a separate piece in the packaging that does just plug into the back of the figure for when it transforms into the hammer. So this does act as the handle, but I guess in this mode you could call it a towel. Taking a look at some of the figure's articulation, the head is on a ball joint due to transformation, so it can look left to right as well as up and down. He rotates full 360 at the top of the shoulders, as well as a full 360 rotation at the top of the legs, and can also do the splits to a rather nice degree. In terms of transformation, the figure does have a rather simplistic transformation. You just simply rotate the head around and then rotate these legs around like so, and then just collapse this section, and then it's just a matter of pegging these pieces into place. So snap that side in and repeat the same process here. And here we have Smashdown in his really awesome looking hammer mode. The vibe I'm definitely getting from these Battle Masters is that they do act as, I guess, glorified accessories. They are accessories that have additional features and also include accessories. This blast effect is compatible with this, so you can in fact insert it on the peg via a peg and port, and it does give you the illusion as if though this is either smashing through the air or smashing on the ground, and it does give a rather nice blast effect, which I think is quite cool to see. So definitely a really awesome looking hammer. I'll probably be keeping it in this configuration, and once again I'll be keeping this guy, the small sound barrier, in this configuration, or maybe as a shield for Wheeljack. I honestly think that the vehicle modes or the alt forms for these definitely are a lot better than their robot modes. They are rather fun gimmicky figures, but I definitely once again believe that these are more glorified accessories. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed my rather quick review on the first wave of Earthrise Battle Masters. There's not really too much to talk about when talking about these figures, as they are rather simplistic and don't really have a lot of detail. In terms of recommendation, if you are going all out and are collecting all of the Earthrise figures, then these are a must-have for your collection. They come with some really cool looking battle effects, which once again you can use on some of your other Earthrise and Siege figures, and I do think that their alt forms for the most part are really fun to add on to some of your other figures. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, please let me know down in the comment section below, and until my next review, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.